Mula sa kabisera ng Inglaterra, sa puso ng Britanya, London, UK. London, UK. Ito ang Channel Philippines Network, Pinoy Radio UK. Pinoy Radio UK. Sumasahing papawid, 24 oras. 24 oras. Buong linggo. Sa www.pinoyradiouk.com. Ang mga pinakapaborito mga awitin, mga pinakaabangang programa, at mga sariwang balita at impormasyon mula at para sa mga kababayang Pilipino sa UK at sa buong mundo. Pinoy Radio UK. Pinoy Radio UK.
Happy Thursday! Magandang gabi ho sa inyo lahat. Happy Thursday. It's a happy Thursday. Ayan, 2 days from now yata. Tama nga ba? Sabado ho yung coronation yata, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, iko-correct ho tayo ni attorney, no? Pakibigay nga sa information, Pao, message mo lang sa akin. So I'll know kung kailan ang coronation. Alam ko, Sabado. But anyway, happy Thursday. I'm sure excited naman ho kayo dahil masaya ngayon pagka ganitong Thursday, aside from the information na medyo serious, pero hindi serious eh. Medyo very light ho ang aming discussion ng ating, siyempre, eksperto sa immigration law, no? At we look forward, namimiss ko siya. Once na natapos yung show, let's say the previous Thursday, ng Thursday, excited tayo. For the following week. Anyway, happy Thursday ho sa inyong lahat. Welcome ho sa ating program. It's a regular program. For those who are regular tuners or viewers, alam niyo na ho ang programa. For those who are watching us for the very first time, ito ho ang Immigration Corner. It happens every Thursday, 7:30 BST, no? British summertime ho ngayon dahil magsa-summer na, springtime, summertime ho. And nagpo-forward kami ng clocks, no? Spring forward, tama, no? So, pagka winter time ho, starting September, and nag-move back ho yung clock, no? Sa ngayon, kung sa Pilipinas ho natin ibabase, 7 hours on time difference. Kung pagka panahon na ito, pagka ho, yung regular na hindi British summertime, no? Ang oras ho, 8 hours ho, bale, pagka summertime ngayon, 7 hours ang diferensya. Anyway, hindi ko na pahabain pa, no? Siyempre, nais natin kaagad makasama yung hindi ho akong star of the show dahil unang-una, hindi ho ako immigration expert at wala ho akong masyadong o malawak na kaalaman patungkol, no, sa immigration. Ang kasama ho natin managing partner po ng Douglas Simon Solicitors. Siya po ang unang Pilipino, no? Sabihin na, general, although Pilipina siya, pero Pilipino as a, kauna-una Filipino or Filipina na abogada ho o solicitor dito po sa United Kingdom. So I'm honored ho na nakakasama natin siya every Thursday, no? Dahil, iba na, no? Imagine, kasama mo ang unang narehistrong abogado, Pilipina, dito ho sa registry, no? Sa United Kingdom. Siyempre, pakilala ko na, mga kaibigan, ang pinakamamahal natin, no? Brains and Beauty ho, at ang mami ho ni Watson, yung kanyang aso. Walang iba kundi si Attorney LIRA Simon CABATBAT. Attorney, happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday, Sonny. Mommy of Watson. How is the daddy, Snooki? Kamusta ka?
Okay naman. Okay naman kami. We're okay. I love her. She's a bit of a problem. Not really a bit of a problem kasi tahol ng tahol. Very barky. Gantong maliliit Pomeranians, they bark a lot. So, yeah, but okay lang. Other than that, I guess people understand it. And she's a puppy still at 7 months old. No? Yeah. Oh, kamusta? How are you? Ikaw ang na-miss ko. How was it? How was your week? How was the weekend?
Yeah, of course, it was bank holiday weekend, no? Ang dami nating bank holiday nga ngayon dito sa London, no? It feels like I'm working 4 days a week at the moment, no, every week. So last week, di ba, a bank holiday,
Okay.
the usual May bank holiday, yung unang-una. Tapos nito, of course, sabi mo nga, meron tayong may coronation,
Coronation.
no?
Kailan nga ba? Kailan nga ba?
On
Saturday, no?
sa Sabado, oo, sa Sabado,
Ano nga ba?
no?
Tama ba?
Coronation.
Sabado nga ba? Direct?
Coronation Sabado.
Oh, correct. Correct.
Sabi,
Oh,
di ba?
correct. Oh.
No? Sabado. Yeah, so Sabado. So
Sabado.
we have a coronation in the United Kingdom, no?
Wow.
We've not had that. Well, we've not had that for the length of time. When was
1952, attorney.
the Queen was
1952
Oh,
was the last time. If I'm not mistaken,
Wow.
tama nga ba ako? I don't know. Tama. I'm not sure.
Tama ka.
Kailan ba tama ba? Okay. I'm not sure, pero it's been a long time, attorney. Well,
Yeah.
hindi ba?
So,
Hindi ba? Pinanganak na ba tayo, no?
we haven't been born.
Wala pa. Di ba ako pinapanganak?
Hindi
Di ba ako
Hindi
pinapanganak na, attorney?
Hindi pa.
Pati ikaw.
No, ako nga din.
Wala pa tayo.
Yeah.
Wala pa rin tayo.
Yeah.
Panahon na yun.
First coronation, yeah. First coronation na ko, no? Tsaka the case for most, no? First coronation.
Oh, yes.
So yeah, quite excited. Papanoodin ko nga. I mean, I'm not going all the way there, but manonood ako sa TV and
Yes, of course.
follow it. And actually, I think our president, Bongbong Marcos, has been invited to attend the
Yes.
coronation. I was reading, no? So
A lot of dignitaries.
so
That includes
will
our
be
president.
represented.
No? Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
So
Like I
that's
said, a lot of
pretty
dignitaries, foreign dignitaries, will be attending, and that includes our president. Kaya it's going to be, a big event, no? Napakalaking event yan. And for the first time, magbabago na naman after a long time, di ba? Ngayon, magbabago na yung kanta natin. Imbis na God Save the Queen, ngayon, God Save the King na tayo ngayon, di ba? So, God,
ang dami.
Save the King. Oo. Wow. Tapos ngayon, may Queen na.
Yeah.
Diba?
At
King and
saka nga
Queen.
din may King and Queen na nga. Yeah, of course, Queen Camilla. Tapos in the legal world, no, in the past, of course, they were always known as QCs, Queen's Counsel, no? Ngayon, iba na. They're called KCs.
King's
Counsel.
Council. Oh, okay, Council na.
Yeah.
King's Council. Oh, nga, no? Her HR. HR ba? Hindi, teka muna. Her Royal Highness. Ngayon, sa bagay, hindi naman nagbago. H pa rin eh. Her Royal Highness.
Yun na.
His Royal Highness. Diba? Wala pa rin nagbago.
Yun.
Pero ayan, at least, bago na, may king na tayo ngayon. King na. Diba? It's been a long time since Queen, no? Ngayon, king. Exciting. It's something new for us. We experienced COVID, worldwide pandemic. Never in the history of our life, yung lifetime natin pareho, na naka-experience tayo ng ganun. Na di ba? Yung mga people, mga teenagers ngayon siguro, something, dahil ngayon lang sila pinanganak. Pero tayo, 3, 4 times ng edad ng mga yan. But during those times, early times natin, when we were young, we never ever experienced this pandemic, di ba? And now we have a king dito sa United Kingdom. Bagong-bago yan.
Yeah, I mean, when you look back, no, sa buhay natin, there've been quite a lot of milestones, no? So in my lifetime, I mean, natatandaan ko pa, when people didn't have mobile phones, diba? Computers were unusual, na? Meron kang typewriter o word processor nga dati. You had the use of telegrams, no? And then, of course, the new thing was the fax machine, no? Tapos ngayon, hindi na ginagamit. Before the advent, really, of the internet and the various websites, so it's been it's really been the computer world, if you like, no, the computer world, computerized world came into play substantially, no, during our lifetime, no, nung lumalaki nga tayo. So and phones. So now, of course, mga telepono, people use it for anything but to make phone calls, no. So it's been really now and recently we've lost the in the UK, of course, we lost two prime ministers, no. So we've had 3 prime ministers in the space of 5 months. We lost the Queen, no. Tapos nga we have the the coronation. We have COVID we've had COVID nga, not 2 years, diba? So it's been really the last few years have been life changing, I think, for a lot of people. And yung mga pagtrabaho natin, so to change quite a bit. A lot of my cases are heard remotely, no? Whereas before that you wouldn't even think about that, no? That you log in for remote hearing, and you can of course see people now, no? Kahit nasan sila sa mundo, you can log on, you can do Zoom, you can do Microsoft Teams. So it's been really, it's actually it's a little bit scary, but at the same time, di ba, exciting, because you kind of think, ano pa mangyayari in the next few in our lifetime? No, what else is there? I mean, it's advances in medical science. Are we gonna live forever, Sonny? No, hindi natin alam. Do we have the possibility?
Meron na mga gano'n, longevity, pinag-uusapan na yan. They're into developments of mga pills and pwedeng inumin, no? There's this guy, David. His name is David Sinclair. You should watch him. He's on YouTube. He reverses aging. I don't know if you saw the film of Brad Pitt. Yung bumabaliktad siya, nagiging baby na siya. Have you seen that? It's a nice movie. I forgot the title. No, ganon. Nagre-reverse.
Yeah.
Yung reverse meaning you're going back to childhood, to babyhood, and everything. No. So, but going back to I was having a chat with our director earlier, si Pao, and I was telling her when I was a student at UST, nung bata pa ako, say for example in one class we would have 50, for example, in a professor, and that same professor would have probably 3 classes. So imagine mo 50 students per class, that's 150. If he had, or he or she would ask you to do some research, most likely these 100 students would go for the same books. And it's limited sa library namin. So we have to manually write down, or so that it would be quicker, what we would do, meron handy din naman ng araw, may mga Xerox machines katabi ng library. So if how many students we are, for example, 150, 100, we will have it all Xerox para para makuha lang namin pag-aralan. Hindi ka mukha ngayon, just Google everything, no? But during our time, manual, nagsusulat, lahat eh. And then we started with when I used to listen to I play the guitar, and when I have to study some songs, we had turntables, di ba? And then you will have to put in yung, di ba, may ingay pa rin yung stylus, yung groove mo, pag nagasgas mo pa yung gano'n, di ba? Oo. Nowadays, di ba, and then cassette, and then but nowadays, wala, you just watch YouTube, you see even the guy who composed the song is now playing his song, teaching people how he did it, how he played it. It's easy na ngayon eh. So, iba na technology, no? Now, like you said, okay, may mobile phones. So, araw, you would only be able to find out or learn of anything when you get home, when people would call you up siguro, kung may phone pa kayo, or if you would call up somebody, di ba? Ang hirap, minsan, patay na yung tao, kaya may nangyari na, hindi mo pa alam eh. Di ba? Tsaka ang balita, very late. But now, ang bilis. Anyway, so, ayan, tek mo naman, di ba, So Saturday is the coronation, no? So magkasunod 2 weeks in a row, puro parang celebration, di ba? Parang ganun, no? And I'm sure sales, mga supermarkets are having parang bumper, I don't know, no? Mga wine, beers, whatever, food, chicheria, no? Mabenta. So yeah, well, it's exciting to be in the UK, di ba? Parang kaya marami gusto pumunta sa UK. Marami pumunta sa UK, but you might have some king and queens in other countries in Europe, but this is the most popular royalty in the whole world, di ba? UK. And you would love to be here, no? Di ba? So ayan, well, okay. Ano topic natin nga pala? Today we're talking about ano topic natin direct. Yeah, para lang before we go into the bragging rights ng mga kung sino yung mga first greeters natin, di ba? Okay, automatic acquisition of British citizenship. But very interesting. Is there an automatic acquisition? What are the instances yung mga di-discuss mo, attorney?
Yeah. Well, actually, right. I put it a bit more, a bit formally there, no? ang pag-uusapan po natin, may panibagong kaso. It was January, it's a High Court case, January 2023. So it's only a few months old nga. And it's more to do with problems in acquiring citizenship, especially or rather where your parent was an EU or is an EU national. No, it's a fairly new case. It affects people, especially nga kung pinanganak sila between 1983 and 2020. So it's quite a whole lot of people. And in this case nga, the poor young man was refused. So pag-uusapan po natin. So it's actually looking at the problem. So it's it's quite a recent and big topic.
Okay. All right. Okay. So let's go into our greetings. Okay, Direct, let's go. Okay, ayan. Tuloy-tuloy ho tayo sa program natin. Ito na yung pinakaabangan natin, no? Because we look forward to some messages, pagbati, and we also find out kung somebody's healthy dahil naka-all caps. So malalaman natin yan, di ba? Okay, attorney. Okay, guessing time. Little game that we play. Sino palagay mo? Who's the first one?
I think bragging rights. Go first to sino kaya? Miss Paner. I think I'll go with the ladies.
Marian Galisa Paner. Okay, let's go.
Yun na nga.
Let's see. Marian. Sige, Marian Galisa Paner.
Oliver.
Wow.
Of course. Ay, Oliver. We love this man.
Si Oliver. Kulang na lang
man.
dapat dito. Attorney, dapat mag-request tayo sa Facebook na habaan pag si Oliver mag-message sa atin, bigyan na maraming space, no? Because magaling.
And I love reading his messages. Tama ba?
I love reading this.
Love it.
Not only you and me, so cool. But also our viewers. Kasi may kwento eh. May ano eh. Sige, Attorney.
Yeah, and he's so, he's poetic in how he puts it, no?
And he writes well. He writes well.
Yeah.
Hi, Oliver. Yeah.
Excellent, no? Good evening, Attorney Lira, Kuya Sonny, and Direct Pao. There was a time when my two boys actually thought they were Englishmen. They were 7 or 8 years old then, and they didn't know a word in Filipino. Needless to say, those were the times where my wife and I kind of struggled keeping up with their accent and their spoken English. But guess what? 6 months on in the American school system, and any trace of the Queen's English were gone and flushed out of their vocabularies.
Wow.
It's amazing how kids adapt. Yeah, and would be easily molded like clay. No, are you right? No, just thought to share this in relation to our topic today. Have a good rest of your day and look forward to our Thursday learning program. Tama siya, no? Oliver, tama. You are so right. It's the great thing about what I do and what I really look forward to is when I deal with I deal with someone nga, no, kliyente ko, may pamilya siya, and then we bring in that, no, the children to the United Kingdom, bata pa nga sila, and then I see them, 2, 3, 4 years later, or sometimes longer nga, nakita ko kami, and yung mga anak, they have an English accent, no, Filipino looking but English accent sila. And they can't, some of them can still speak Tagalog or kaya Taglish, but others also can't. And so it's a bit bizarre actually, but it's nice, no? It's life kind of moving on. We're so international.
Alam mo, pala isipan sa akin yan. You have a baby or you have a young tama yung molded in clay, parang ganun. You have a young person, a young, bring them in any part of anywhere in the world. Say, for example, kung Filipino, bring it to, let's say, Paumbong, Bulacan, and they will come up with a Paumbong accent. You bring them to Batangas, they will come up with a, Batangas accent. Ano yun, paano ba yan? They hear it. Kaya pala isip pa sa akin kasi, a child, wala pa, lalaki, kung saan siya lumaki, yun ang magiging accent niya eh. So if a child grew up, say, in Northern Ireland, Northern Irish accent. Child grew up in Scotland, Scottish accent. ganun na, paano ba? I don't know, ang bata, when they're growing up, when they hear, eventually they adapt to it or they pick it up. Paano, pinagtataka ko lang, I'm really mystified by it, no? We have different accents in the English language itself. Ang daming tulog, even in Australian English, di ba? Good die, to die, iba tulog. Parang, an African, I'm going to the corner, di ba? Kanya-kanya. Or an Indian, how are you? Together return, di ba ganun? Iba-iba when they talk. Paano, no? Well, anyway, tama yung sinasabi mo, no? Yung sinasabi mo. Kaya nga, it's a nice thing that si Oliver shares these things kasi napapag-usapan natin, eh. Di ba? Yung accent, you're telling me about your client. Now, may British accent na yung mga anak nilang baby bata pa noon.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, okay, well, sige. Oliver, thank you. Marian, let's see if ikaw pa rin na. Marian ba is from Cheltenham? Tama ba? Si Marian ba yung taga Cheltenham? Tama ba?
Cheltenham ata siya. Yeah, ata.
Cheltenham, Cheltenham. Okay, all right. Sige, go. Attorney, so...
I'm sticking with Marian.
Marian, but I'm sure you were also thinking of Oliver.
I was, actually.
Okay, go. You were thinking of him. Okay. Marian Galicia Paner, tingnan natin.
Okay, all right.
Wow. Okay. Good,
One
good.
out of two. So, hi Marian.
Two, yes.
Hello po. Magandang gabi po, Kuya Sonny and Attorney Lira. At sa lahat, happy Thursday po. Stay healthy and stay safe always. No, God bless us po. No, God bless Miss Paner. Hopefully you're well and you're getting ready for the coronation, no?
Yes, coronation.
Anong oras mag-uumpisa?
Ay,
Alam mo ba?
Hindi nga pala. Direct, alam ba natin? Pa-feed natin yung oras. Pa-feed natin yung oras. Kung sakasakal. Pero saan ko makukuha yung oras? Anyway, we're looking forward. Everybody's looking forward to it. So, yeah, okay. So, at least 1 out of 2 ka muna, Attorney. At least that's good.
Yun na nga.
So, we'll see if there's a tiebreaker.
Pangatlo,
If we're gonna
pangatlo.
go for, sige, sino pangatlo?
Okay, I think Giling. Miss Giling.
Ba't lagi si MM nasa isip mo? Siguro, ilang weeks mo nang si Emma ang nasa isip mo, ha? Sige, MM. Let's try MM
Yung
Giling.
bagoong na galing sa kanya, eh.
Okay. MM Giling. Uy! Wow!
Oh, good evening. Sabi ko, Madam.
Hindi ba mali ang araw niya? Di ba mali araw niya?
It doesn't matter. I know who she means.
Di ba? Okay lang.
Good evening.
Okay.
Yeah. Good evening, Sonny and Attorney Dana Lindira. No? Derek Powell and everyone. Sabi, happy Tuesday. I'm back now. So she's probably still getting over jet lag, si Madam, no? Nice to be here again
siguro.
in London.
Oo nga. May tama ka. May jet lag. Napagkamalan lang no? Ako naranasan ko yan nung araw. I don't know if you know this. I know this. If you've ever experienced this. Nung araw na bata ako sa Notre, pumasok ako, hindi ko alam, walang pasok. Pumapasok mo, ilang kami mga kaklase ko. We would see each other at the gate. Wala palang pasok, no class today. No classes today. So, ayan. Mabuhay. It's nice to know that she's back and in time for the coronation. Wow.
Yeah.
Galing.
Yun na nga.
Diba?
Yeah.
Sinadya kaya?
Hopefully you're feeling well.
Uy!
Bernadette Bistia. So sabi niya, hi, Attorney Lira and Sonny Laragan. Hello to you both, watching from Twickenham, up the road from us, from Bernadette Bistia.
She's a very nice lady, very successful as a property, how do you go? Property investor, ganyan, no? She has a string of properties. Malapit sa'yo, Twickenham. Malapit din siguro sa'yo. Because Twickenham, Richmond and Twickenham.
Yeah, up the road.
Tama. Ang Twickenham ba is it part of Surrey, ang Twickenham, o Middlesex?
Twickenham. I don't know.
Kasi a lot of parts of...
So, Richmond, Surrey.
Okay, Richmond, Surrey. Kasi parang Metro Manila yan, Attorney, eh.
Yeah.
Parang Metro Manila yan, some parts, for example, kapag halimbawa ng Las Piñas, Rizal yan. Valenzuela used to be with Bulacan. mga ganun eh. Maraming mga dati ngayon part of Metropolitan Manila, which are once upon a time part of the provinces, main provinces, no? So ganyan, may Middlesex, may parts of London na dating Middlesex, may parts sa Surrey, may parts na Essex yata, I don't know, mga ganyan, no? May parts na Kent, Bromley, Kent, pero halos dikit na yun sa London. Okay, so Bernadette, mabuhay, ha? Sige, attorney, let's go tayo. Uy.
Galing kay Miss Hobbs. Lizzie. Hi, Lizzie. Good evening,
Si
Attorney
Snooki ko.
Lira. Nandiyan ba siya? Sir Sonny.
Snooki.
Come.
Ay, tulog.
Thank you,
Come.
Snooki. Yeah.
Snooki, come to daddy.
Happy Thursday. Nasaan siya?
Come to
Say
daddy.
hello.
Ito, gigisingin ko. Come to daddy. Come. Eh, tulog na tulog. Inaantok na kasi we played the whole day. Naglalaro. Huwag na. Sige. Okay na. Tulog na lang. Sige. Good night. Okay. Ayan sa babae. Si cutie Snoopy. It's a joy to have a dog pala, ha? It's very joyful, ha? Imported na Pinoy, ha? Nasa Greece. Wow, yeah. Yun na. Galing po to kay
Anakin Gabriela Silang, watching from Greece. Wow. Very helpful po ang program nyo. Followed you lately. Salute po. Oh, thank you. No, it's good of you to join
us.
Yeah, yun na nga.
Saan ka sa Greece, no? Kasi I've been to Athens, attorney. I would love to go back to Athens. I love the place, lalo ni Acropolis. We were having wine on top of parang top of a hotel or something, Tapos you're overlooking the Acropolis. Although during the daytime, nasa Acropolis kami, Pero it's nice. I would love to explore Greece. Greece is like the Philippines. It's composed of many islands. Hiwa-hiwalay, And so to travel from one island to the other, sometimes either by plane, by ferry, So mabuhay, ha?
Yeah.
It's good that somebody from Greece. Welcome. Tuloy po kayo, kabayan. Burnt Oak. Di ba London yan?
Hi, Jared. Burnt Oak. Yeah. Jared Jonathan.
London yan tayo, di ba?
Pa-shout out po, Burnt Oak. Yeah. Hello, Burnt Oak.
Mabuhay.
Hello to everyone in Burnt Oak.
Hello yung mga taga Burnt Oak, lalong-lalo na kay Jared Jonathan. Yan, mabuhay. At least, we know where they are calling or messaging us from, no? So, mabuhay. Malawak, kapatid Chris, attorney.
Athens, tingnan mo. So Anakin, message back, Athens, wonderful. How lucky,
ang hotel ko,
weather's good.
Ang hotel ko, Anakin o Gabriela, ang hotel ko dyan yung nasa likod ng US Embassy. Yung US Embassy sa...
Wow.
Yung hotel namin, actually, overlooking yata the residence of the ambassador. So, mga fence, mga security, mga perimeter fences na security fences, no?
And
the weather is good.
Sabi niya,
Wow, mabuhay. Thank you,
probably
Gabriela.
better than here. Yeah.
Teka muna. Di ba yung sikat na na national hero natin si Gabrielo Silang? Asawa ni Diego Silang ba yun? Tama ba yun? Tama ba, attorney? There's this di ba Diego Silang yata, one of our heroes, and then wife niya is si Gabrielo Silang. Gabriel. Anyway, sige. Hindi ko na matandaan.
Sounds familiar from a long time ago, no? Elementary days course sa Pilipinas.
History. Nympha Regondon. At ito, she was my student. Hindi ko, she's older than me, pero si Nympha, hindi Nympha, was my student sa speech development through broadcast training, So she was, just sa embassy nagturo ako for about, hindi ko alam kung 4 weeks or 6 weeks or 8 weeks, But Nympha, thank you. Nice to know that you're there. Nasa ka ba? She's working sa Wimbledon, living in sa kanyang boss, I don't know kung retired ka na o nandiyan ka pa rin. Malapit lang sa atin, Wimbledon.
Yeah, malapit nga din sa atin, no?
Malapit,
Wimbledon's not far too.
Yeah.
Oh, look!
Uy, si Ma'am Cora!
Hi, Ma'am Cora! Oh, hello, Sir Sonny, Attorney Lira, Snooky, Watson, and all. Love you all.
Tulubi.
And the viewers, no? Yeah. Hi, Ma'am Cora. Hopefully you're okay,
Hi.
no? And yeah, and you're
Oo.
getting ready for the coronation. The
Yes.
Queen Cora, no?
Imagine mo yan, ano? Yes po. Gabriela Silang. Ito ba, so ito, alias mo lang to o tunay mong pangalan to? Ito ba yung alias o tunay mong pangalan?
Wow.
Tsaka yung Anakin, di ba si Anakin sa ano yan? Sa Star Wars yata yan, di ba? Anakin?
Anakin, tama. Yeah, yun na nga.
Oo,
Dami pong
Anakin,
mga
oo, sa Star
kababayan
Wars.
natin sa area nyo, yeah. We are in the Morosi area. Oh, you're so lucky, ano?
Ay, hindi ko
Gabriela,
kabisado
you're
yan.
so lucky. Yeah. Must be, I mean,
Ano?
beautiful. I've only been there a couple of times, no, sa Greece. And yeah, Athens was impressive. You're so lucky.
Wow. Meron isang ano dyan maraming tao sa gabi, yung kung saan, I forgot the name, no? Pero din may mga kainan ng mga restaurants, mga Pilipino, may Pilipina pa ako nakikita. Yung mga tumatawag ng kumakawa dito, you eat here, dito na kayo kumain. Pilipina.
Yeah, yun na nga. Oo.
Yeah, hindi ko kabisado yung, yun.
So sabi ko, nahihiya po ako. So, before nahihiya ako na mabuli ako sa name ko ng dad. Dahil masyadong
syempre.
makabayan. Pinangalang akong Gabriela.
Okay.
Right now, I'm very proud of my name po. I'm super fan
Yes.
po ni Attorney. Oh. Hi, Gabriela. No, I love the name. I love your name, no?
Yeah. Anong nickname mo?
Oh,
Gabi.
it's beautiful.
Gabi, Hindi, okay lang yan. Hindi, kasi nga naman, pagkakapangalan mo, binubuli mo o tinutukso ka lang. Kasi kung binubuli, no? But tinutukso ka lang, tinutukso siguro, binubuli in a way, no? Dahil nga, Gabriela Silang ang pangalan niya. No? Tama siguro, tama. It's a real name. Oo, yeah. Pero Gabriela, I love it. Kung nasa Pilipinas, sabagay, nasa Pilipinas kasi dahil pangalan ng Pilipinas. Kaya lang, tayo, I don't know if you know this, I know this here in the UK or nasa ibang bansa ka, yung mga westernized countries, they really don't care. Ibig sabihin, ano sila yung you can wear whatever you want, do whatever you want na wag lang sobrang na, meron kang tatamaang iba. Pero you can do anything, no? You can do anything, no? Libre kang gawin ng anything, no? Yeah. Uy, yeah, Rudy.
Oh!
Tulog si Snooky.
Yes.
Snooky.
Look. The Libro
Snooki.
clan. Yeah. Galing po to kayo. Hi, Rudy. Yeah. Masayang gabi ng Thursday. Maliwanag pa rin at medyo malamig. Tama ka, no? Lovely, elegant Attorney Lira. Looking good, Sir Sonny. Cutie Snooky. Sir, Super Edgar. And lovely direct Boda. And all happy viewers.
Thank you,
God
Rudy.
bless us. Team Libroho. Yeah, kamusta? No? Kamusta kami, Rudy? Hopefully you're well, no? And keeping warm in this cold. So,
I'm looking forward to go to Belfast. No, sorry, you were still saying, Attorney.
Cool. No, I mean dito galing ko to kay Gabriela. Pag social, Gabi pag social, Gabi sa bahay. They call me Silang. Talaga? Oh, love that.
Silang,
They call me Silang. Yeah, Silang.
Yeah. Silang ba surname mo o Silang ba surname mo, no? Pero Greece, I love Greece talaga, Attorney. I love Greece, no?
Beautiful
Athens,
country.
No? I also want to experience, di ba, may mga parang very romantic places, mga Santorini, di ba? Although I haven't been there, but we see it in movies. We hear about it, no? Santorini sa Greece. Pero I love Greece. I would love to go back. Lovely Attorney Dana yan. Di ba? Direct.
Talaga?
She was there. Nagpunta siya ron sa yung island na pinuntahan ko, yung Aegina yan, Aegina. Punta rin doon si Attorney. Aegina, wow. Aegina, kung saan maraming pistachios. Mga pistachios, mga Greek pistachios. No?
Yeah, at saka hindi gano'ng malayo. Is it 4 hours flight? Hindi, 3-4 hours? How long was the flight?
I couldn't remember. Honestly, I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember exactly, although it was more or less. Kailan ba kami punta ron? Nakalimutan ko na. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I'd love to go. Yeah, I remember. Siguro mga more or less mga February of last year yun. That was where we celebrated our Valentines. We did our Valentines
Oh
February of
yeah,
last
tama.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah, oh. Ayun, andun kami. So, yeah, I enjoyed. I'd love to go back. Sama ko din sa bucket list. Although there are some other countries. You know what? I bought a globe, attorney. Para alamin ko na kung saan ako napunta at gusto kong mapuntahan. Oo, itutusok,
Great
ko na lang din,
idea.
ano. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no,
So,
no.
I already have one. Andun, nasa ano. So, yeah. Oy, teka muna. Mag-break na tayo, attorney, and then we go into our topic, no? Automatic acquisition of citizenship, no? And
Opo.
yeah, British citizenship, no? And we're gonna talk about a high court decision ba? A high court case, tama ba?
High court
Recently,
case, yeah.
in January.
2023. Yeah.
2023.
Bago pa.
Bago. Okay. We're gonna have a short break. Huwag ko kayo kaalis, mga kaibigan. Pagbalik ho natin, pag-uusapan ho natin itong, discuss ni attorney yung automatic acquisition of British citizenship. Huwag ko kayo kaalis. Saglit po lamang.
Mula noon hanggang ngayon, serbisyong mapagkakatiwalaan, serbisyong maaasahan pagdating sa inyong mga padalang balikbayan boxes. Dito ka na sa Forex Cargo. Sa presyong kayang-kaya ng bulsa, sigurado ka pa sa inyong padala. Forex Cargo. Dahil kailangan makarating. Call 0208-813-7064. O ano pang inaantay niyo mga kabayan? Tayo na sa Forex Cargo.
%100% all natural, tasty, healthy, versatile, 4 unique flavors. Taste a real sauce. Galettos.
Mula sa kabisera ng Inglaterra, sa puso ng Britanya, London, UK. London, UK. Ito ang Channel Philippines Network, Pinoy Radio UK. Pinoy Radio UK. Sumasahing papawid, 24 oras. 24 oras. Buong linggo. Sa www.pinoyradiouk.com. Ang mga pinakapaborito mga awitin, mga pinakaabangang programa, at mga sariwang balita at impormasyon mula at para sa mga kababayang Pilipino sa UK at sa buong mundo. Pinoy Radio UK. Pinoy Radio UK.
Okay, we're back on the program. Ako po si SONNY LARAGAN dito po sa Immigration Corner, pero hindi ho ako ang star of the show dahil ako po ay hindi immigration lawyer at immigration expert. Ang immigration expert, itong kasama ho natin pagka-Happy Thursday, ang kauna-unahong abogada na Pinay dito ho sa United Kingdom. Walang iba kundi si Attorney LIRA Simon CABATBAT. Happy Thursday again, once again, Attorney.
Happy Thursday po, no? Happy Thursday sa inyong lahat. It really is a happy Thursday, no? I'm so excited to share this new case nga with you. Itong pag-usapan po natin.
Oh, by the way, just an added info lang kanina before we went into the break, no? We were fed the information that the coronation will be held at 11 o'clock. And si Gabriela is married to a Briton, no? So which is good. Diba? It might also concern her. Ayaw pala eh. Oh.
Tama ka. Yeah, actually my husband
okay.
Dami ditong British sa Greece. Marami din nag-struggle. Oh yeah, ng mga British dahil sa Brexit. Actually, you know, Gabriela, tamang-tamang pag-message mo because this actually is this may be relevant nga, no? Or maybe interesting dahil because of course meron kang connection because it's actually to do with EU itong pag-uusapan po natin ngayon. Brexit has been very difficult for a lot of people nga, no? And this is just one difficulty in fact. So pag-uusapan po natin to and
Take it away, attorney. Go, go, go. Yes.
Okay. Now, I'm kind of paying heed a little bit to the fact na meron tayong coronation itong Sabado, no? First coronation in the United Kingdom during my lifetime. So I'm kind of looking forward to watching it. Pero pag-uusapan po natin a related topic, no? Yung nga, automatic acquisition of British citizenship. Or actually, probably more to the point, the problem, no? One problem with this automatic acquisition of British citizenship. So, pag-usapan po natin tong kaso. Ang pangalan ng kaso, and I'm probably not necessarily saying it correctly, which is it's called RORIG, ROEHRIG, against Secretary of State for the Home Department 2023 High Court case po ito, no? So it was actually considered in January 2023. So relatively recent nga. Now, ito, it also ties in nga with Brexit. So ano bang nangyari? Nung nangyari kaya doon sa kaso ni Mr. Rorig, no? Now, Mr. Rorig was born on the 20th of October 2000. Yeah? Now, nung pinanganak siya, ang nanay niya nandito na, pero galing sa France. Okay? So, mom was a French national nga and was living in the United Kingdom and actually came to the United Kingdom in 1995. So, nung pinanganak siya, mom had already been in the United Kingdom for 5 years, no? Pinanganak siya. Now, and in fact, mom continues to live in the United Kingdom and is now, in fact, British, no? They applied for naturalization. Now, so pinanganak siya 20 October 2000. On the 14th of December 2020, so just when he was a little bit over 20 years old, si Mr. Rorig na, nagpasok siya ng application for British passport. So sabi niya doon sa application niya, I'm entitled to British passport dahil ang nanay ko had settled status, no? So kind of permanent residency, at the time na pinanganak ako, no? Now, which is actually, it's when you look at it at face value, I can't see any problem with that, no? But there actually is a problem, and this, as I say, went all the way to the High Court. Likelihood is it'll go further beyond the High Court, possibly to the Court of Appeal or even higher than that. Now, so sabi ng Home Office, no, hindi ka pwedeng maging, you're not entitled actually to citizenship. You're not British. It doesn't matter na dito ka pinanganak. It doesn't matter na yung nanay mo ngayon na, British na, no? At the time na pinanganak ka, she was actually French national nga, and had, although had the right to remain in the United Kingdom as obviously as an EU, at the time nga EEA national, it doesn't mean because she never applied for residency at the time na you were born, you're not automatically British, which was a surprise to poor Mr. Rorig, no? So the application was refused, and he appealed, and it, as I say, it went all the way now at the moment to the High Court. Likelihood is it'll go beyond that. So, bakit nga siya na-refuse? Anong sabi ng Home Office? So, sabi ng Home Office ito, at the when you make an application under what's called the British Nationality Act, no? Ang sabi ito, let me just read it to you, maigsi lang naman. Acquisition by birth, sabi dito. So, Section 1, a person born in the United Kingdom, okay, after commencement, so after 1983, which was the commencement of the British Nationality Act, shall be a British citizen if at the time of birth his father or mother is A, British, so of course nanay hindi British, or B, settled in the UK. And so the question was, at the time nung pinanganak siya, which was the 20th of October 2000, at the time the mom, the French national nga, had right to remain in the UK, had the right, of course, to work in the UK, had treaty rights, freedom of movement, because of course UK at the time where we were still part nga of we didn't Brexit nga at the time. So did that not give her this settled status? Yun ang question. And if he gave her settled status, why wouldn't? So if he gave her settled status, dahil nga nandito siya, pwede magtrabaho, no real limit, no, to her stay in the United Kingdom, because she could stay in the UK forever, no? Even though hindi nga siya nagpasok ng application for residency, why would she not be considered settled, no? And that's why it went all the way to the High Court. Now, anong nangyari, no? Anong sabi ng judge? The judge actually said, no, tama yung Home Office, no? Which was very disappointing at the very least, no, to the claimant, Mr. Rohrig. Ang sabi nila ito, the M, that is mother, yeah, of Mr. Rohrig, the French mother, was not settled. I mean, I'll read to you that the conclusion, no, was not settled in the United Kingdom for the purpose of the British Nationality Act at the time of the claimant's birth. And so the claimant did not at that time acquire British citizenship through Section 11B of that act. The claim, no, therefore fails. So poor Mr. Rohrig, no, was not entitled. Sabi ng judge, he's not British. Doesn't matter, pinanak nga siya dito. It doesn't matter na yung nanay nga nandito pa rin. And actually, he's now British, no, through naturalization. He's not automatically British. Dahil at the time, even though matagal nandito na yung nanay, matagal na nagtatrabaho nga dito, because of the fact that she never applied, no, for residency, no, permanent residency in the United Kingdom, nung pinanganak yung bata, yung anak niya, it meant he would not qualify under that section. So it's a problem. Actually, the problem is worse because of Brexit nga. Pinag-usapan na nga natin kanina, no? So because he's not automatically British, it's an issue. Now, let me just qualify that. So, itong kasong to, it's really dealing with applicants or claimants nga who were born between 1983, which is when the British Nationality Act came into force, and 2000, actually October, 2nd of October. So this poor man only missed the deadline by like 18 days. So up until the 2nd or the 1st of October 2000, no, had he been born on the 1st of October 2000, he would be fine, but he was born on the 20th of October 2000. Yeah. So this is dealing with those people who were born in the United Kingdom to EU or EEA nationals, so parents who never acquired at the time, or he did not acquire at the time, either citizenship, British citizenship, or indefinite leave to remain or permanent residency at the time of birth. So those children or people born between 1983 effectively in 2000. After 2000, nagbago uling batas. So it's not actually at the moment it's not a problem in relation to those born after the 2nd of October 2000 and before 1983. Dahil ibang ang batas. It, however, captures quite a lot of people. Those people born between 1983 and, of course, 2000, born to parents of EU nationals who at the time did not have or did not apply yet, no, and acquire either British citizenship in the UK or permanent residency in the United Kingdom. So poor Mr. Rohrig, no, ano mangyayari na sa kanya? Because the problems actually have got worse because of Brexit, no. So first thing is the deadline for applying for settled status, or indeed pre-settled status, in this case it would be settled status nga sa kanya, has passed. That passed in 30th of June 2021. Okay, so if I make an application for settled status, it would have to be a late application. I mean, he probably will. They'll probably extend it, allow him to make an application, but still, pero kailangan nga niya yun, no? And then only after that can he make an application for naturalization. No, he can still see about making an application for registration as British and ask them to exercise the discretion. Yeah, but it's not a guarantee. Kung magpapasok siyang application for naturalization, kailangan niya magbayad ng fee, and the fee is 1,330 plus. He would need to do itong life in the UK test, which is obviously not. It's quite a difficult test. No? Kailangan niya magpasa nun. So this poor man who was born in the UK had lived here pretty much all his life nga, it seems. No? And by now 23, no, at the time of application 20 na nga siya. He probably thought he was British throughout. From birth nga, but that's actually not the case. So if you are caught by this, bago kayo magpasok ng application, no, you should really seek advice because, of course, as I've said, ang pagbayad nga sa Home Office 1,330 na, no, and so you may want to look at are you caught out by this case? Now, a little bit of concession on part of the Home Office. So I'll read to you yung guidance nga nila, no, maigsi nga lang naman eh. So sabi dito, while the Home Office assesses recently identified legal issues. The policy for acquisition of citizenship by individuals born in the UK between the 1st of January 1983 and the 1st of October 2000, inclusive to an EEA national parent, has been suspended. So yun ang una. So kung napasok yung application recently, nagtataka kayo why it's not yet it's not been dealt with. That's because it's been suspended. Muna, tinitingnan pa nila. However, sabi dito, and this is the concession, if someone has already has been recognized as a British citizen, for example, through the issue of British citizen passport, we will continue to treat them as such. So, ibig sabihin, kung nakakuha na kayong British passport, walang problema, hindi nila babawiin. And frankly, I know for a fact, meron kong mga kliyente who obtained, no, British passports who are in exactly the same position as Mr. Rorig nga, no? So nakalusot sila. But given this recent case nga in January 2023, and obviously it's highlighted the issue. I think if you're making an application now and you come within the circumstances of your case is similar to Mr. Rorig, no? You need to be careful, huh? You need to see, okay, do you want to do that now? Magsasapalaran ba kayo? Or would it be better to see if you can get registration nga, no? Albeit on a discretionary basis. Or is there, do you need to make an application for settled status? Obviously, no, late, no? So, so poor Mr. Rorig, ha? So it's hindi nga to, kung ganyan ang sitwasyon, hindi to basta-basta. It's not an automatic acquisition, no, of citizenship. So, I'm hoping though, that it will go to appeal because at the moment, as things stand, sabi ng judge, tama ang Home Office. And so, if you are caught up, if kung yun sitwasyon nyo, if those are the facts of your case, it means that you are not automatically entitled to British citizenship, which obviously is a blow, no? When you always thought you dual nationality, as in the case of Mr. Rorig, no? Never mind the cost and of course the stress and the time that's required in order to now acquire his country's citizenship, which of course is Britain, no? So ingat kayo kung yun yung sitwasyon nyo, no? But this, as I say, applies to, in a way, limited number of people, but quite a lot of people, those born between 1983 and 2000. So let's see what happens. I think it's going to go to appeal. I hope so.
Okay, kung sakaling hindi manalo sa appeal, mag-aaral siya ng life in the UK test. Tama ba yun, Attorney?
Yeah, tama, tama. Because he's over 18 now, so he can't just apply for registration. I mean, there are possibilities for registration kahit nga adult. But it's unusual to get registered as an adult nga, no? Kung hindi yung pwede, and the most common route really would be naturalization. To get naturalized, tama ka, Sonny, kailangan niya yung life in the UK. Kailangan English language, which is probably not going to be an issue, no? Especially dito siguro siya nag-aral. Baka hindi nga kailangan yung kasi he did his A-levels, GCSEs in the United Kingdom. But hindi siya makakalusot dun sa life in the UK. Kailangan niyang gawin yun.
Ayun, okay. Wow, very interesting mo yan. And a very interesting, well, nice. Kasi may kwento eh. It's a very interesting thing, no? Teka lang, roaring, ano yung spelling ng roaring niya?
Ang spelling, Roehrig, roaring.
Roaring. Kasi French, yung apelido na yun, apelido ng tatay o nanay? Sabi mo, French national yung nanay, di ba? Ano yung tatay
French
niya?
national. No, there's no mention of dad. Probably dad is not
Okay.
involved.
Okay.
Oo.
All right, okay. Attorney, diretso na tayo sa mga questions. We have 3 questions right now. So, okay, let's go for the first question. Go.
Okay, galing po ito kay Erica. Erica Yu. Good evening, Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny. Meron po akong Romanian husband and gusto ko lang sana humingi ng advice. Plano po namin pumunta sa Romania by the end of May. Dahil may aayusin po ang gusto pong sanang sumama. Okay. Ano po bang entry requirements ng kailangan ko? Kailangan ko po bang spouse visa? May UK residence card po ako. Maraming salamat po. Okay, Erica, kailangan mo pa rin ng visa, no? I mean, it doesn't have to be a spouse visa nga papunta doon, no? You can also apply, for a visit visa, which is under the C category. Hindi ka naman matatagalan doon eh. But if you can also see about making an application for spouse visa. Pero kung hindi ka matatagalan, yung a visit visa is fine. Pero kailangan mo ng visa kung Filipino national ka, kahit may status ka nga dito. Dahil ibang bansa yun eh. So, yeah, kailangan ka lalabas? May. Oh, May na tayo. End of May. You need to get, need to get a move on, no, Erica? Dahil Mayo na tayo, no? You can do it online. But I think for Romania, you need also to book an appointment, and that I think you can do nga online, but you must do it now.
Ayan. If we're talking Romania, gusto kong puntahan yung Transylvania, no? Kay Dracula. Hindi pa ako napunta rin sa Romania. Napunta na ako ng, ano bang Budapest? Anong country bang Budapest? Hungary, no? Napunta na ako ng Czech Republic. Okay. Punta tayo sa ating ikalawang question. Mabuhay, Romania, no? Romanian, meron akong kilalang Romanian, Pinoy na chef na nakapangasawa na Romanian na babae. Romanian babae. Okay. Next question tayo. Let's go.
Okay, galing po ito Cora B. Hi to you both, Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny. I-ask ko lang po, sana, if need pang cover letter kapag mag-a-apply ng UK family visa. If yes, sana po, bigyan niyo ako ng some advice or tips. Thanks in advance. Oh, Cora. Wow, what can it's a big question, no? Unang-una, absolutely, kailangan mo ng sulat. In fact, ako, a tip for you, unang tip ko, hindi nga lang sulat. Ang ginagawa ko, usually for my clients, I prepare statements. Parang may affidavit ang itsura. So, it has been doon, ang pangalan mo, saan ka nakatira, and anong relationship nyo. So, kung ikaw is sponsor, sabihin natin, no? You need to say there, sino bang applicant, ikaw ang sponsor, kailangan mo lagay a number of things. So, unang-una, the relationship. Kailangan mo explain yon. Especially kung ikaw magulang, kukunin mo yung bata nga dito. The main issue yun, in relation to that, if you like, topic, no, is this sole responsibility. Ingat ka. You need to be able to establish nga that indeed there's that relationship. The relationship is ongoing. Same goes really for spouse, no? Or indeed fiancé application nga, which because all those of course come into the family visa. Kailangan sabihin doon anong relationship nyo, and the relationship is ongoing, no? Pangalawa po, pera, no? So kung papasok kayo dito, kukunin mo sila as a spouse o kaya mga bata nga, kailangan makita na sapat ang pera mo. Now, if it's a spouse application, relatively at least there's a starting point, no? Kung spouse application o fiancé application, kailangan mong pakita yung kung sponsor ka dito, 18,600, okay? So yung statement mo, no, I would say there, deal with the finances and put headings, no? So relationship, no? So hindi mo makalimutan. Pangalawa, finances, no, financial position. So if you're making an application for them to join you in the UK, sabi mo doon, I earn, no, I refer to the documents I provided. You will see for my payslips that I earn £18,600 per annum before tax. I'm able to provide for my family in the United Kingdom because you will see my net income is this, no? So, ilagay mo, no? It is for you to prove your case. I always say to my client, look, you need to prepare these applications, any kind of immigration application, or any kind of application, really properly, no? And the way to do that is take them through it. Do not ever assume that they will read everything, no? All the details, tapos tatawagan ka kung hindi nila maintindihan o may kulang. Hindi ka nila tatawagan. They will simply refuse the application, no? So, importante po, explain it, no? And again, and then the third thing usually is with the conclusion nga, anong plano? No? So kung kunin mo sila dito, ang mga bata nga, so you've already booked, say, education nga dito, o dito kayo titira na nga, you want to establish family life in the UK. So, hindi lang po cover letter ang gawin mo, no? You must really, I would say, importante po, especially if it's family visa nga, lagay nyo nga doon, deal with the three things. Unang-una nga, it's you need to be able to show ano relationships, background, no, the facts, no, and also finances. Importante po yon. I would say a good more than half, no, of applications are refused on finances in immigration. If it's family application nga, or indeed visit visa. Visit visas are notoriously bad with refusals on finances. So the quick answer to you, Cora, is please do prepare a statement. Hindi nga lang cover letter. You should also prepare a cover letter to say, okay, I'm including itong payslip ko, bank statement ko, marriage contract, all of those. So meron kang lista. But frankly, that's not so important because when you upload nga the documents, nandun naman lalagay naman, kailangan mo naman lagay, you need to particularize the documents that you are submitting. Pero huwag mong kalimutan, no? It takes a while to do that, to prepare nga statements. Pero statements po, at saka legal representations, crucial. But in your case, kung ikaw mismong gumagawa, make sure you deal with the, yung statements. Don't just leave it to chance na babasahin nga nila, tatawagan ka kung hindi nila maintindihan. Explain it, and explain it in detail.
Okay. Yung ba second or third question yun, Direk? Second. Okay, sige. Okay, we have another question. Okay, sige, go tayo sa next question.
Okay, galing po to kay Lara. Lara M. Oh, okay. Close to my name, no? Happy Thursday to our immigration expert, Attorney Lira, and co-host, Mr. L. Meron po akong fiancé and he's British. Okay? Malapit po kami magpapakasal sa Cebu. Oh, wonderful. Sa Cebu po ang venue. My question is, magiging madali po ba para sa amin na makuha niya ako from Philippines to UK? If yes, anong visa pong kukunin ko? And ano po yung initial requirements? Thanks and God bless to you both. Lara, oh, okay. Now, ito po. So at the moment, fiancé nga kayo, no? But really, kung kakasal kayo sa atin, by the time na kukunin ka dito, you would be a spouse, no? So, yung unang mong tanong, magiging madali po ba sa amin? There's no such thing really, unfortunately, now na madali. Kung ano mang application, they always take a bit of time, especially kung spouse visa applications, because that has the possibility of settlement in the United Kingdom. Titingnan nilang maigi. In some cases, and I think it's back on, it was suspended for a little while, but I think it's back on again now. You can see about applying on a priority basis, no? May dagdag nga lang pera na pagbayad. But just check nga whether that's available sa with UK Vax dun sa Pilipinas nga. That may make it a little bit faster, but to be frank, it's not much faster. So kung kasal nga kayo, the application, of course, is that of a spouse. So, if yes, anong visa ang kukunin ko? So, spouse visa po. Initial requirements are, kasal nga kayo, so kailangan yung marriage contract nyo. The relationship is ongoing, so you need to be able to show somehow nga that you continue to be in contact, no? Kung nagpapadala siya sa'yo, nag-i-email kayo, nagte-text nga kayo, tsaka of course, picture ng reception, no? And also explain in a statement. Pinag-usapan nga natin kanina, explain nyo sa statement, kaya kayo nagkita, anong ginawa nyo, no? How has the relationship, how did that relationship start? How did you keep in contact? So all of those. So statement nga. Kailangan yung pakita din na ang income ni Mr. is no less than 18,600. It's not 18,500, it's not 18,000, 18,600 po before tax, no? For 1 year, no? So kailangan yung pakita, what they want to see is the last 6 months pay slips, the last 6 months bank statements. Gusto nang makita na yung ang income niya at saka pumapasok sa bank statement niya. Okay? 18,600. In some cases, you can make use of also some savings kung kulang nga yung 18,600. But hopefully not na kulang. Kung wala siyang income, put it this way, kung wala nga siyang income, but he has a lot of savings, a lot of investments, his liquid savings or investments must be no less than 62,500 pounds. So napakalaki, no? So hopefully you can satisfy that. At saka, Lara, don't forget, kailangan mo yung English language test, ha? Which is A1 lang naman eh. So it's not usually an issue. So yung A1, at saka kailangan mo yung tuberculosis certificate na wala kang TB, wala kang tuberculosis. Both they don't take too long to get. So and the TB certificate is valid for I think 6 months na nga ngayon. And the A1 certificate, the English language, is valid for 2 years actually. So so those are the basic things na kailangan nyo. But truly, ang tip ko sa iyo, prepare a statement, no? Yung nga sinasabi ko kanina kay Cora. Importante po yun, especially nga kung spouse visa ang ipapasok nyo. Na kailangan yung sabihin nga sa home office, kailangan explain nga sa kanila. Kailangan kayo nagkita, no? How did the relationship start, no? Was it were you introduced o kaya pen pal ba kayo o phone pal, no? No, rather than pen pal na nga ngayon. Have you seen each other? That's also a requirement, of course, no? Was he holidaying here? Were you holidaying to the United Kingdom? So explain nga na hindi to, no, this is a genuine relationship. Because one of the things, of course, na importante mapakita nyo is the genuineness of relationship. Kung nagdududa sila sa genuineness of relationship, they will definitely refuse it. But those are the things na kailangan. If you want to look it up also, I mean, it's not the best piece of legislation to that has ever been drafted, but it's under Appendix FM, no? Yung batas. It's called Appendix FM Immigration Rules. But yeah, so but good luck. Hopefully that goes well. Keep us informed, no?
Yes, may mga kilala nga akong mga Pinay na hindi makarating, no, because of the income, no, attorney. So yeah, thank you very much, no. Ayan, medyo magaganda questions. We have so many people from from Greece watching us. Nakakatuwa. At please tell this program to everyone, no. Let your friends know about it. Ayan, may message, last message natin. Meron pa mga messages pa bago magpapaalam na tayo. Sige.
Okay, galing po kay Anakin. So, yeah, so dear attorney and Mr. Sonny, I'm visiting UK many times. Yeah, my husband is British and my daughter. We're living abroad for almost 7 years, currently in Athens, Greece. Question: This year, gusto ko na ng asawa ko mag-settle kami sa UK for good. Right? Okay. Pwede po bang mag-visit visa papasok ng UK at diyan na namin ayusin ang spouse visa ko? Ano pong kailangan mas madali? Salamat po. Oo, I love you, attorney. Super fan. Yeah, oh, she's so kind, no? Ito, ang payo ko, don't come in as a visit visa, no? Unang-una they will probably refuse it, no? Because hindi yun nga ang genuine intention mo, no? And also, why go through the stress? Just make an application nga as a spouse. If you satisfy all the requirements, makakuha ng spouse visa, then that means then na pagka nandito na kayo, hindi na problema. Spouse visa ang kunin mo. And actually, Anakin, kung gusto mong, if you want me to email you nga the link just to have a look around nga, no, to see about the requirements, email me. Bibigyan ko yung email ko mamaya. I'll email you the link to this horrible Appendix FM.
Okay, with that siguro paalam na tayo, attorney, no? Maganda. It's been a very fruitful night. Maraming salamat ho sa inyo sa pagbati at pag message nyo, letting us know where you guys are. So, attorney, sige. How do they get in touch with you? Baka may additional ka pang gustong idagdag, no? And please go ahead, please. And how to contact you, no? If they want to contact you, need an immigration lawyer. Go.
Okay. So, ito pong contact details ko, no? CABATBAT at douglas2s-simon.com. Better to contact, kung meron kayong gusto nyo, we have questions nga from today's topic, at saka yun nga, Gabriela, so kung gusto mong kontakin ako ito, pagka mag-email kayo sa akin, pwede po ba, lagay nyo dun sa subject, no? Immigration Corner, because I really have a bad habit of opening my emails at all hours in the night. Pagka sinarado ko, I never find it again unless I have a topic. I never remember people's emails, no? Now, kung gusto niyo akong tawagan, feel free, of course, 0203-375-0555. Now, most of my articles po, I try and post it on our website. Ito pong website namin, no? www.douglas-simon.com, no? So feel free to have a look at the website nga, nandun nga yung mga recent articles ko nga. Have a look at the news section nandoon, and feel free to download. Tingnan nyo, the topics really range from the recent case nga of RORIG, naturalization nga, making applications. Actually, Cora, no, you may want to just check out our website, because I seem to recall, I think I wrote an article a few months back to do with the issue that you raised, no, preparing. Have a look. If it's not there, email mo ko. So yeah, so it's but yeah, feel free nga to make contact. I enjoy, hearing from you, kaibigan, mga viewers natin, because it's so kind of you to give up your time and watch us. It's always I enjoy it. I mean, tawag nga natin Happy Thursday. It truly is sa akin. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Eh, mamimiss na naman kita, attorney. Next week na naman. Di ba? Pagka bye-bye time, we look forward to the next, next program, because we learn again. Like you're kind enough to, research, prepare something to be discussed, for the knowledge, for the consumption of everybody, yung sa kaalaman namin, nalalaman namin, and by having this every week, sabi nga, maski hindi ka masyadong if you are there, you're present sa klase, you somehow you get something, di ba? You learn something, sabi nga, di ba? So maraming salamat. It's really a happy Thursday indeed, with us together and doing this program, because a lot of people, we are touching many people's lives and them, parang by way of the program, we're touching them, no? So ayan, we talked about si Rorig, yung topic ngayon, 20, he was born 2020, 2000 ba? I arrived 1999, so matanda ako ng konti ng isang taon kaya, so 24. So yeah, anyway, I guess it's time to say goodbye, no? I hope you guys had a wonderful time. Enjoy the program. No, so of course through the expertise of attorney. So me, I'm just here to probably ask the questions and keep her company. But the crux of everything is actually attorney. Pag may questions kayo, nasasagot, no? So maraming salamat. And tell your friends about it. Na meron tayong programa ganito and it is for everybody, no? So ayan. Okay, so sa ngalan mo, attorney, no? Sa ngalan ni Direk Paula Perez, ito po si Sonny Laragang nagsasabing thank you very much ho sa inyong walang sawang pagsubaybay dito ho sa ating Happy Thursday program na Immigration Corner. Let's do it again next week. So let's do another Happy Thursday. So till then, take care. God bless and good night. Maraming salamat po. Bye!